All right, sorry about that. Welcome back to the weekend woke up call. Take two. Apparently, something was copyrighted. That I guess I don't even know. I have no idea. The accordion was copyrighted.
Oh, that
I
was what you were
guess.
playing, the accordion music or something. That was you're playing that video. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting that bad.
Well, I
Seriously?
can't believe they actually pulled it. See, they don't usually pull a stream for that though. That's the thing I was tripping on because again, like on the Horror Talk, we play clips, so I get those copyright infringement strikes, and if you read them, they just say,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
can't monetize the video. I had the
right,
I had the same thing. What was it? I think it was last weekend when I did the show because I played the wrong intro video that had a copyrighted song
hmm,
instead of a YouTube song, essentially.
right.
Even which was weird because when I picked the song out, it was I picked it out of like free, you know.
No, I understand. There are even the free sources can get you in trouble now because some people have something that's almost exact. Like okay, there's a Kevin McLeod, and he actually has a huge resource of free stuff, royalty free use, right? And a lot of that stuff is sometimes is so well done, like Dance of Macabre. You know what I mean? It's a well known piece that everybody's done. It's like it's free right anyway. So he plays it, and then other people have performances of them playing it that they try to copyright. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like even though it's not their piece that they're trying to copyright because the music is so similar and and the AI doesn't know that it's free right free range music, it strikes it sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah,
They need to cut the shit with this AI bullshit.
it's no excuse to be fucking lazy and rely on shitty fucking bots.
Yeah.
Get people working again. God damn it.
You
You
know
should
what?
do says ha ha ha. Wonder if it's because of Wu flu or somebody doesn't like sex dolls. I definitely thought it was the sex dolls.
I think somebody needs to like get an island somewhere outside of a zone or just get a piece of territory outside a zone that and then they make since like Facebook and Google make billions, you know what I mean? They should have like their servers exist in another country and then that they can basically buy the government or pay the government off to let them do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Then it's like, okay, you know what? You try and block. You don't want fucking YouTube to fucking stream whatever because then Viacom because YouTube is for instance got sued by Viacom years back, and the only reason why that case even went down is because YouTube's based in the United States. If YouTube was based in like say Brazil, Viacom wouldn't be able to do shit. You know,
yeah, that's true.
so that's like one of those things. It's like it's just kind of like a stupid little glitch if these companies like YouTube decided to host offshore in a land where they could be protected. You know what I mean?
You know.
And the government wouldn't come after them. They
Yeah,
could they could say fuck you to your fucking copyright bullshit.
You know.
And if
This
you have
is
your own website, here's the thing: if you have your own website and your own server, you can do whatever you want on it. You know what I mean? Again, it comes down to monetizing, commercializing. So if you have your own website, you can run commercials on your own website, and you can put any kind of content on as you want. You know what I mean? But
all I'm hearing is a lot of apologetic excuses here, and it's way too fucking early for me to understand any of this shit. No, I'm joking. I'm just
well,
joking. Yeah, you're
hail to
right.
the chat.
apologetic
Thank you guys
excuses.
for coming back. If you would do me a favor and please make sure you like and share this out because I'm not doing another promo tweet in the middle of the show. It's
No, you're
beyond me.
not.
No.
Okay.
Gatsa says, "Can you all praise me again?"
I know.
No, we did not.
That was
We,
that was another version of us, and right now it's like, yeah, we don't know that guy. We all died on the last stream, and now we rebirth into another dimension. So welcome to the Woke Show 3.5.
yeah, something like that. I like 3.5 sounds pretty good. Hey, up, Captain F Head. What's up, brother?
Hey,
What's
I've
up?
got
Um,
that head.
you should do. It's like we are living in a matrix controlled by AI. It's very true. Very, very
Right?
true.
That's kind of why that movie went over so well is because life is kind of like that sometimes.
You know, when you were looking at the couple, I do have to admit that she looked way saner than the other guy.
Right? Right? Yeah. I definitely think so too.
Mm-hmm. She's yeah. I'm sure our AI is functioning.
AI.
I'm like afraid to like put the page back up. I don't.
No, I don't. It's not the page. I think it would, if anything, because that was the only video you ran. Now, you didn't get like a struck for content, and I didn't see it, but the video got pulled. You're saying, right?
Yeah, it's well, and it's weird because on the
You don't
channel
want to fuck with
dashboard
Skynet. I'm
on the
telling you.
channel dashboard it says there's nothing came up about it. Not a thing. I don't have anything in. Well, I have the strike that just kind of sits there in the channel violations from the 2 weeks ago or whatever.
You didn't get the screams and scams email
No.
saying that you're you're maybe scamming or spamming or whatever it is.
Nope.
This is what I'm wondering. Did you shut down the stream or did it shut you down?
No, it shut me down.
You probably
Because
just
that's
press on the
all I-
wrong
that's what I was
button.
thinking.
You probably just press on the wrong button. You know.
Yeah.
No,
so
I
you
looked
got
over
your-
and it was the same thing as our
you were
as the
fapping
1
with-
year party. It dropped to 0 viewers out of
Yeah, he
nowhere.
was fapping and he dropped it.
Yeah, he was fapping to the accordion music, and
No, I don't have
He dropped it and he hit
nothing
the
in the
F10 button.
emails, nothing on the channel dashboard. Nada. I don't know. It's
so
kind of
it was-
weird.
so it may so then it's not an AI flagging because you would get the email immediately. So it was somebody flagging you for copyright infringement.
Oh, we got a hater listening. What's
Yeah,
up?
that would have had to have been a false flag if you didn't get the email. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have no email. Nothing on the channel dashboard.
It's a personal flag. Yep.
Yeah, it would have to be if there's no because the AI would send an email immediately with the flag activity.
Well,
Yeah.
hail the hater. Thank you for fucking up my first take on the stream, but thank you for listening. I do
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Even when Vatican City, show me some hate.
How many thumbs? I don't have the actual stream open. How many thumbs down does the stream have? Or well, I guess you can't tell what the last stream had because it's gone.
Right. Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. Fuck.
It's gone.
Son of a bitch.
Maybe even. Oh yeah, I'll try it. If you press on the old link, if you have a chance, nope, doesn't work.
No, gone. No. All right. Well, we got some newcomers in the chat. It looks like we got the Mogwai Centurion. Hail, brother.
Oh, we got
Hey,
Canales.
How
Get
you
him in
doing?
here.
We also got the man from Basque, the sexiest man from Basque, Canales.
Hey, Canales.
Yeah, shoot him a link, Sim. If
Okay.
if Canales wants to come join, he is definitely more than welcome to. Yanafu says we could do an Indiegogo to build the perfect sex doll for the people of the comic. I want a wife who likes to see the comics scattered all over the house.
Hey,
We'll work
I
on
got a
that.
question for Yanafui. What's it like in Chile with the whole pandemic activity? Are they locking everybody up, or are you guys just doing your own thing out there? What's going on? I haven't seen that one in the news. What's Chile like?
It's probably
Check your-
chilly.
Check your emails, Canales. If you want to
funny
jump
how
in, you got the link.
It's funny how we were all silent after that, like he was going to actually answer us in real time.
I was kind of waiting. I don't know why. So I found out some good news for us anyway.
Oh, yeah?
The three of us. Yeah. This directly relates to us. So apparently in all the I don't know trials and testings of the Sharona virus here, smoking, vaping, and hospitalization for the Sharona is at an all-time low. The study presents an analysis of the current smoking prevalence among hospitalized patients with the Sharona in China compared to the population smoking prevalence in China. We're looking at 52.1% in males and 2.7% in females. We identified 6 studies examining the clinical characteristics of hospitalized Sharona patients that presented. Wait. There's a man from Basque here.
Hola.
Hola, senor.
Hola, hermano.
Bonjour, mon frère. How's it going, guys?
Ah, bonjour.
What's up, Canales?
How's it going? Did you guys survive the apocalypse so far?
So far, so good.
We just realized that we're dead, and we keep coming back. Like,
Wait, this isn't hell?
This is
Okay,
purgatory.
yeah, no, that
I thought
That's
it's
another-
Groundhog Day.
I was going to say that you guys are down, but yeah, that's also another take. We may be in hell already.
Yeah, you can put a good confiscator down, but you can't keep him down.
I'm pretty sure this is purgatory.
I think it when the going to hell thing started. Maybe that's when we all died.
So the Expendables killed us
The
all. What do you
Expendables
think?
going to hell. Yeah, I think that's when we all died.
So
Oh, shit.
We're there waiting for them to come save
so
us.
Sim is trying to say Confiscate is not only dead, but Confiscate is the undead. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, Comicsgate is everything. I'll find out. Yeah, welcome.
Comicsgate is life.
Yeah, the snake alive. The
Comicsgate is a moral unto itself.
the
Galactic
Alpha and the Omega.
delicious Comicsgate.
Yanapui says the rich people are in quarantine. The poor have to go to work and catch the disease.
Good point.
Well, that sounds about right for China. So
We have Brad Noble, Hail Brother, says, "Is this the Canales phone sex line?"
It can
Well,
be.
you can ask. You can ask any question.
Yeah, it can be.
You want me to be sexy? It can be very, very sexy.
I'd prefer it, sir.
Oh damn! This
This guy
gonna
can
get
make it
weird.
that DJ voice and just start talking.
You know, I can pop out, come back in, and let you know. Get you guys get closer.
I'm not particular. I can perfectly carry out an orgy with all of you guys.
No, I'm still waking up.
I think we all are. So I'm realizing
Well,
that
I just-
this article is full of nothing but boringness. But in short, it is saying that smoking is good to kill the coronavirus.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So
There you go. Tim has the right idea.
I'm gonna light up a cigarette there. Smoke them if you got them.
Yes.
Then I have to break open my chocolate cigarillos box.
Does that also go for weed? Like smoking weed?
Yes, and that's what I'm smoking right now.
Okay.
Sim's like, "Yep, you damn right it does."
Fuck yeah! It's like welcome to
think
the
it's-
Woke Up Wake and Bake show. Thank you.
It's I think it's legal now in Canada, right?
Fuck yeah! Even when it wasn't legal.
It's fucking legal in Illinois, man,
Yeah. It's
and
legal.
we're a damn communist state.
Recreationally legal in California also.
Yeah,
So
you know what that's all about.
And that is why they allow it to be on YouTube as far as videos now. You guys remember there was a time back in YouTube when if you had marijuana or talked about marijuana on your video, because drugs were one of the things that was against community guidelines.
I'm not that old.
Yeah. Fuck you then.
Michael Beacon says, "I'm recovering from Winnie the Flu. So now that I'm most likely immune, bow before your post-apocalyptic king."
Oh shit!
Hell,
I didn't
Michael
know you
Beacon.
got the flu, man. I'm glad to hear you're okay.
Yeah. It's like we got sick here too in the house, and then the girls went to get tested with my bro, and it's negative. So people don't lose your shit.
Going for a
Don't
refill.
forget it's fucking flu season at the same time.
Yeah,
That's
you
one
gotta,
of the
you gotta
reason
watch
why
your
it- yeah.
symptoms. Beacon says, "At worst, I felt like how Miller feels going on a simple walk."
Ah shit!
Oh, fuck, hail. Oh, shit. Rotten Glory says, "I'm good then. I smoke way too much and would never go outside if I didn't smoke."
Yeah. Oh, dude, that coffee feels so fucking sweet.
Oh, I know, man. The first couple sips of coffee that I had this morning was
My
just
little one
like,
just came.
uh,
Here, Sim. Here's your coffee. I'm like, I love you.
Brad Noble says Sim is roaching it up. Hail, brother.
Fucking A.
Dusha2 says, Hail, Sim. I'm 4 joints down already today.
Hail,
Well, it's
brother.
like he's in Poland, so it's like it's the afternoon, so I would assume so.
Yeah, me, I'm waking up like I literally just like I was still awake at 6 in the morning, and I don't remember how I fell asleep. I was watching Street Fighter, the movie, the animated movie, and here I am now, and you know, burning one up with my morning coffee with my bros.
So
Hell yeah.
I have this doubt about the Street Fighter, the animated movie. Do people actually watch it like the entire movie, or do they only play the Chun Li versus Vega fight scene over and over again? Because that's what I do actually.
No, I never saw it. So yesterday we actually tried to watch the
Oh.
entire movie because all I knew was clips from it. Right, I've seen clips of it, and dude, there's parts where they actually just film, like somewhere in China, and they just put animation over it. And I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, they rotoscoped it, right?
Yeah, but there's a part that they didn't even rotoscopy it. You just see like it's the food market, the fish market.
Huh.
When you get to the fish market, they didn't really rotoscopy it, and you're like, whoa. Yeah, they did a lot of rotoscopy in there.
Well, it makes a lot of sense that like fast animators would want to use 3D modeling because like say like there's like if you build a 3D model of like a town or something like that, or you pull one in, then you don't have to draw it ever again because it's if you can just dump it in 3D model, throw it into position, you
Yeah,
know,
and-
and then illustrate over that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
So,
and you know very well that's the reason why I didn't sleep all night. I was watching the animation and those little
you were
3D.
fapping into hentai. That's what it was.
Don't talk about that secret dark room on my on that Discord that does not
So
exist.
that's what that room's for. So we have a question from Yanafui. He says, who would win in a box fight, Canales or the doll? This doll. Canales destroys
Canales would
plastic
not
in
do
the ring.
nothing. He would just stare at that beautiful breast and just go, "Hey, baby."
You got me. Beautiful women are my only weakness. I mean, I can stand bullets and sticks and knives. They even tried to hang me once, but women are my only weak spot. Yeah.
All right, so I got a question. Okay, so like
You have a
let's say
friend?
the night, let's say like the night is like half over, and you got 3 or 4 really strong drinks in you, and you walk up and into a bar or a seating area, and that girl is sitting there. How long does it? How many lines do you drop on her before you realize it's a fucking doll?
Again,
Well,
is she the go?
I was going to say that it depends on the location of the bar. I mean, if the bar is in Basque Country, I wouldn't even approach the woman in question because chances are I'm gonna get mazed before the night ends. But if it's located anywhere else, probably the only line that I would say would be, "Does this smell of chloroform to you?"
Yeah, that actually looks real, like a real pic. That one, if it wasn't
know,
with my
right?
hands,
The
right?
best pickup line. Oh, shit, is that not real?
Are those real?
Yeah, so if you're
that's
like doing it from behind, I guess you would know the difference at that point.
Look,
right?
he even had somebody did fan art.
Even buys her gifts.
shit.
Well, she's probably making him a bunch of money. I mean, look at all these pictures he's using her as an Instagram thought. She's probably bringing it in. I wonder how many people follow this thing don't realize she's a doll.
This is cute.
Oh, bro, the age of woman is over.
Well, he doesn't have to worry with her leaving with half of his fucking fortune.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless she's got that AI, man.
That's
So
why do you think I keep bringing it up, dude?
So where they live is Kazakhstan or Kazakhstan. How do you say it?
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan or whatever. Yeah, Kazakhstan. That is.
Dude, she cooks.
Yeah, that I don't think so. But see, here's like he's like showing the like he's like proving why it works for him. I mean, because you really don't. I mean, you know, obviously he's selfish in bed. Basically, is why this works.
You
He
think
doesn't- he
so?
doesn't-
Are we
yeah,
diving into this man's mind now?
Too much. Yeah, we're diving into his mind. He's got to be selfish in bed. He gets what he wants.
Dude, he has people pretending she's alive too. It's kind of like,
Yeah, it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick.
yeah.
Like here he is with his mom. That's cute.
His mom-
This is
As long
this
as
is
long as
something.
As long as he's happy, I'm happy for him.
Who's that guy?
At this
A
point, I think my
millionaire?
mom would
Is
be
he a
happier if I
coder?
dated a doll than an actual boss woman.
I know my mom would probably actually rather that I was married to a doll than dated some of the girls I've dated. You know?
Yep, no, absolutely.
Alazmat, hail brother. He says this is very heartwarming.
You know, maybe we just don't. Maybe we're just not, evolved yet. Maybe we just need
Might
to
as well help
discover.
her.
Maybe we need to order ourselves one of those, and maybe see. Maybe we just don't understand.
Yeah, you know,
that,
for
that
science.
doll probably cost him like $6,000, $7,000.
Weird science.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those very, very expensive dolls.
Yeah, she looks posable. She looks, like she's like got soft skin. She as plastic as she is. I mean, she looks very expensive. She's one of the expensive ones for sure.
I wonder how
She
much
looks like
that
she has really good conversation.
to me it's like the maintenance on
look
this
at-
shit.
look
You know what? I
the guy.
bet she's a really good listener. I bet she's a really
Yeah.
good listener.
Look at the guy. He's really into it. He's like, oh wow! For once in my life, I feel like she really listens to me, and
Yeah.
and takes my feelings into account. I want one of those things now. The hell? Where can I buy one?
Brad Noble asks, is it gay if I take Analysis and a sim on a Norwegian cruise?
Yes.
Is
it?
Only because
A
it's
Norwegian-
Norwegian. Only because it's Norwegian.
Are Norwegian cruises like in Drakars with boats with dragon heads, like really burly bearded men like rowing and stuff? Because that would be cool.
Can we? Depends. Is
Yeah,
there
as long-
chicks on that cruise?
Dew says, this dude is like the Kardashians. Everything I know about him, I learned against my will.
That is good.
Well, that's fucking
And
funny. Yeah.
fucking so true.
Kino Subways, we have come a long way from the days of the blow up. We have, man. We've definitely come a long way. She doesn't. I mean, honestly, she doesn't even look like a sex doll. Like she doesn't have like the gaping mouth, like sex dolls, tend to have.
Now you're just judging. You cannot
Am I?
generalize. Yeah.
Look at this is. Oh my
I
god!
can't even say with a straight
she,
face.
she even has a choker and all. She even has a choker, man. Oh
Yeah, and
oh boy.
and, she's
It's official. Women are over.
and she's perky as hell. Huh?
Oh,
done.
she's perky.
They're done. And we know there's AI coming, and some of them can't even move. So girls are gonna get fucked.
I dropped the link in the same place you put the link. I'm also gonna put it in a private chat, but I don't know how easy that is to select.
What you got for me here?
Something to make it something to extend the conversation.
What did you do? Yeah, sure. Good link to somebody.
Can I? Is this going to get me struck? Oh my god! Sex toy education.
Oh boy, that's gonna be.
This
funny.
is a long article. Oh my god!
Okay, I'm sitting down, joint in hand, coffee in hand. Let's go. I'm ready to laugh.
That was just like a quick Google search found that shit.
Oh, dude, there's one. I actually saw the one that has AI, and like the head can actually rotate and look at you with face recognition. I'm like, dude, this is getting.
Just be careful with that first picture. It's got some borderline stuff there. So.
I just got the email from YouTube.
Oh, about the video that they said that why it was all going down on you.
Yeah.
And why?
Let's see.
Because we're sexy beasts.
You know, it's too bad you can't like they don't have like a feature where you can blur stuff out. You know what I mean in the StreamYard or whatever, or while you're streaming.
Oh yeah, somebody. Okay, so it says, as you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. Your video, Weekend Woke Up Call number 42, was flagged to us for review.
Right. False
Upon
flags.
review, we've determined that it violates our guidelines and we've removed it from YouTube.
Yeah, this is where you appeal and it comes back because
Yep.
you didn't violate any guidelines. You were showing
Nope.
about an article about a love doll, and it wasn't any nudity. Now, if you showed all the pictures on this article, you know what I mean. You could probably actually qualify that because
So you got fly by some prick.
So yeah, so some douchebag listening, thank you for listening, flagged for review, you asshole.
Suck on our dicks. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
I wasn't actually trying to get you to show everybody this article as much as I was giving it to you to use as a reference point when we're talking about sex dolls.
Oh, so I shouldn't be.
Well, I'm just saying, be careful because there are some pictures on here that are of naked sex dolls.
Oh Lord, God damn it, Drew! Why you gotta do me like that?
I was saying, be careful. I warned you. I didn't let you get hit, the hard way. Even has the male version of the sex dolls in here.
All right,
Heresy.
we'll talk
Yeah.
about that later.
Find the view that you want, then pop it in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I use two computers when I stream, so I can switch between the screens that I'm sharing.
Yeah, I don't.
Why
Yeah.
do you think we never hear about any of those male ones?
I don't know. That's
Actually, the male ones are real popular. I saw like a long time ago. The reason why I know too much about this stuff is because there was a show on HBO that was like about like I guess real sex they called it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then one of the episodes they were going through all the love dolls and they aired that episode a mess of times. So I saw it a bunch of times because I always have like an HBO on and it'll just come on. I'm like, shit's interesting, so you watch. It's also a little sexy, but they have like a really, really, really in-depth way now of producing these things to where they look very lifelike and like the jaws move and they do. I mean, it's like the highest of high tech shit.
That's what I said. Like some have AI and they're animated like they're robots. And Mr. E, how many do you have?
I don't have any. I couldn't afford it.
True comment, my man Flycan. He says, "Wait, I thought reporting it for stream of the year. My bad. Honest mistake, my friend. Honest mistake." Pale Rider says, "Drew's a problem child."
This is true.
Brad Noble's E is going to get out of band. He's trying.
I get Adam in trouble all the time. Actually.
Yeah, this honestly is nothing new, really. I should have known this dropping him the link.
I warned you though. It's not like I said. It's not like I got you struck.
That's true. That's true. You gave me fair warning.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw this the other day too. Conservative activist Candace Owens considering running for office.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say that there is a sex doll of Candace Owens.
No, we're not
interesting.
This whole show is not about sex dolls. I promise you.
Okay, I'm glad to know.
Although we could probably do a whole show on sex dolls.
We probably could.
And there's just plenty of material for that.
Yeah, we'd probably have to move to D-Live for that one though.
Probably. My big question here is, who the fuck is Candace Owens?
I have no idea.
Candace Owens, she's isn't it that black lady
She's as far as I know, she's
conservative, yeah.
Yeah, she's a black lady that triggers a lot of SJWs because she's black and female, and she's actually quite nice in the eye. But she also has a really sharp tongue. She's kind of like the
she's
female
very
black,
well educated, and she's the one that her sister. I remember that her sister got attacked in the university because of one of the projects that they were asking about, talk about the feminists and stuff like that. And she expressed herself on her views, and that's how she got really known and fighting for it. And she's been around.
Interesting.
Actually, I think she comes from a poor neighborhood, right? Like she had like really
Mm-hmm.
poor, low beginnings, and she kind of built herself up,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's why she's a Republican, not a Democrat.
Oh. Elasmat says, I'd smash Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. She's cute.
Ryder says she's a cool ass chick. Okay, cool. That's
And
good to know.
Smarts is also sexy, so extra points.
Chimera says plastic women greater than real women.
Hey, Kimura, actually, plastic is real, so therefore, plastic women are real women.
Ooh, that's a good point.
You bigot.
Mhm.
You bigot.
Brad Noble says, if we're going to get banned, it better be over a naked Canales.
And do we understand now with all the plastic
Ooh.
surgery? Like, look at the Kardashian, sex doll, Kardashian.
That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, this says conservative activist and commentator Candace Owens said Thursday that she has decided to seek public office, though she's mum on when she'll be running and against who. Okay, I actually thought she was going to jump into the presidential race at the last minute. Probably should. Owens, the former communications director at Turning Point USA, told Fox News that while she has been approached numerous times in the past to launch a political campaign, she made the decision on Wednesday evening after a conversation with her husband. So this is what quarantine gets you.
I was just reading up on her a little bit here, and she seems a little disingenuous. So she used to write for an anti-conservative blog, attacking Republicans for being batshit crazy and bullshit like that. And then something involving Gamergate, and it caused a political transformation, and she capitalized on the other side. And so she just basically flipped sides for the.
Oh, she's kind of like a Renfamous, only the opposite.
She's basically like a female version of an Uncle Tom, I guess.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Them strong words are probably going to get us banned.
No, that's not like that. In fact, that's like liberal language. That's like that won't get banned. It's like, yeah. So no,
we're being taken down. Ooh.
That's basically what the background on her says is that during Gamergate she basically changed sides, and it looks, based on how it's phrased, it looks like she did it to capitalize on the dollars that came from it.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
I was thinking. I heard you.
I want to be.
She's a sensationalist, and she's she attacked Black Lives Matter. That's how she got popular. You know what I mean? So basically, she stood against her race. You know what I mean? So people who wanted to be like, well, see, look, there's a black person that agrees with us. You know what I mean? And so that's her claim to fame right there.
Yeah, she didn't agree with the Black Lives Matter movement. Yeah.
She's a black person that agrees with people that attack black movements and stuff like that. So.
Okay. So interesting.
Yeah. So they call her a sellout.
Yeah. Well, I mean, by what you're saying, she kind of sounds like a sellout.
Yeah, that's how it reads. Obviously I don't have the actual facts. I just have what the background reads on. So.
We got Splendopia in the chat. Hail, brother. He says, I like how Sim says Kardashian. Say Kardashian, Sim.
Kardashian, yeah.
Kardashian.
The Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Yeah. Kardashian. Sorry.
We got Delta Spurgforce says she's a walkaway Republican. Beacon says racial slurs don't count when they're used against conservatives.
Yeah, but dude, she's the one that got it. She's also the one that got attacked because of being a conservative in a restaurant when she was having a supper. Like, dude, you know how politics are.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I know how sensationalized politics is right now, especially because in the whole conservative media complex. I mean, there's a lot of money in conservative media.
Yeah, but
they rule talk radio, that kind of stuff. I mean,
but right now, like, it's like saying you just said you don't know much about her, but you're saying she's sensationalized. That's how it reads up. So it's kind of like, hey.
Yeah, it's
like people are falling into it. I don't know much. To me, all I know is that she's conservatives.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's true that she used to be on the other side. But dude, everybody wakes up sometimes to can learn new things. You can't just put in if if you said like you were following her and you know where she's from, then I get it. But I don't know that much from her. But I know some people can change guns sometimes. You
Well,
know,
no,
when you,
change-
especially that we're in a political field that we are right now, where what used to come from the right comes from the left.
Right. So I agree. It is very possible that she did actually just change her political opinions and she actually believes the stuff that she says.
Mhm.
But it is more likely that she did it for the dollar because she has been writing, making her living, producing content in the media stream, and obviously we know how controversial content pays. So you know what I mean. So she obviously changed her political views publicly for the dollar. I mean that part. I mean, it follows a pattern that exists to that. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
Yeah.
whether or not
Well,
she
guys,
actually
I gotta-
thinks that way, she
Yeah,
actually.
but-
I
Yeah,
gotta
Go.
guys, just one thing. I gotta drop out because I have the wicked bi-weekly podcast in like 10 minutes.
Oh,
So,
right on, Counts. Well, thanks
yeah.
for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. You
No,
know, you're
no
always
problem.
welcome.
Yeah,
Always good to
yeah,
talk to you.
anytime. Same. It's been a pleasure. Just shoot me a link whenever, and I'll be happy to join you again.
Right on, brother. Well, have a great rest of your weekend, and I hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Later,
Thanks,
bud.
same.
See you, brother.
Adios.
My reasoning goes to the fact that from being somebody that's a bit of a centrist, some people say this. It could say the same shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying it. I'm actually, like the timeline and what coincides with what decisions and what times. That's
Mm-hmm.
that it makes it look very, very much like she's just appealing to the almighty dollar over to what would be, I mean, here's the thing: a lot of people are opinionated for a lot of different reasons. And then I can't tell you how much, like, when I'm talking to people, it drives me absolute batshit when they got their facts wrong. Like, I'm cool if whatever opinion you want, but if your opinion is based on wrong facts, you know what I mean? It's really hard for me to not, like, if it's somebody I care about, something I don't give a shit about, I just like. But if it's somebody I like and I'm like, dude, you know the facts are wrong on that, right? It's like, these are the actual facts, and then I realized that sometimes when someone is given the actual facts, they still not able to make a decision beyond an emotional level, and then, then I'm like,
dude, it's like even with the facts, people don't make the same decision. People won't make don't see it the same way.
yeah, well, some
So,
people can't absorb.
what offends you might not offend me.
Well, not being offended, everything offends you.
I'm
Hey, we got Dan the Milkman Marshall in the chat. Hail, brother. Good day
Hail,
to
brother.
you, sir. Thank you for
What's up,
joining us, man.
Dan? Hail. Hey, so if anybody War Campaign is watching, tomorrow
Well, at
morning,
least one.
tomorrow morning there will be a special War Campaign only link released. So, if you guys-
for
yes, for Rise of the
for
Pirate
Captain
King,
Love.
there will be a War Campaign only link released. Actually, probably 2 War Campaign onlys released. But so if you're planning to just back the chapter by itself, you know what I mean. The War Campaign link for that level will be very close to the free version of that anyway. So very close. Not the free, but the free art version. So anyway, what I'm saying is, brothers, War Campaign link comes out tomorrow. That's my point.
Damn it,
Awesome.
I should have waited before backing that book.
I'm glad I waited because I almost backed last night because
fucking
you said
back in on day one.
the secret tiers were going away, and I was looking at them. I was like, man, I wanted the EP tier, but with everything going on, I just don't quite have the money for it right now. So I was like, oh, I'll hold off. Discount, be damned, whatever. I appreciate the mailing list discount, but I also don't mind giving you a little bit of extra cash because I know I'm going to get a quality project.
Well, here's how I'm working.
I'm
right?
number 3, by the way.
So you are.
No.
Oh.
No.
There you go. So God, my brain is not working. It's so early. So the first week was for the discount and the special secret perks from the email. Right now,
I didn't get that neither.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't get that. I sent that out.
Yeah, but we settled that. I'm just saying, like, for some people that didn't get it, if they didn't get it, reach out to to Drew. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like I didn't get it, and I was on it, and He's my friend, so I went directly. I told him directly. So if you didn't get it, just reach out to him.
Yeah, I'll make sure you get it if you didn't get it.
Mhm.
And then but that those links end today. So today or about 2 o'clock Pacific time, I'm dropping those links sometime around there. So it's the middle of the day today. Those links are going to go dead. But there will be other secret perks if there's something special that you need that you don't see there. If you're like, hey, you know what, I'm in a different country. Can you send me, this, and that? Can you do this kind of combination? There's, you know what I mean? There's whatever that is, you know what I mean? Reach out to me if you don't see it on the page.
So
Seriously.
see that campaign, like if it's what as a la carte, you can pretty much order whatever you want. So you go, I would like some of this, and a little bit of that. Can you make a tier for me? And he'll do it for you.
Yeah, I will. I will make you a special tier, secret tier, custom everything. Like if you're like, especially for the War Campaign Brothers and CG, especially without a doubt, if you're like foreign and you're in another country and you're like, trying to save as much money as possible, I will actually figure out what it will cost to ship to you specifically. You know what I mean? And adjust the shipping for that.
Oh wow, that's awesome, dude.
You know what I mean? If necessary, just to make sure that everybody's on the up and up. And I also want to explain something to a lot of people that are on the other side of the pond. Because of shipping costs, if you back executive producer right now, you're going to get 7 packages. All right. So every time a chapter releases, you're going to get a package. That's why overseas shipping, because domestic is included in the price. Overseas is a markup, but it's discounted the domestic pricing. So you got to realize that you're going to get a package, seven packages, you know what I mean, as executive producer. So
yeah, I think this is absolutely great. You're already you just started the campaign last week, right? Or was it earlier this week?
No, it tomorrow will be a week.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
this is
you
the last
were
day of the first week. Yeah,
you're okay. So you're about a week in. You're already at $7,000, over $7,000, and what the first campaign you raised like 8, right?
it's not even there. It's almost to 8. The first campaign.
Almost 8. Okay,
Yeah.
dude, that's see, I think that's fantastic, man. You've still got the majority of your campaign to go, and you've almost surpassed the first campaign.
Mm-hmm. And this is for chapter 1. I mean, obviously, some of the executive producer perks. That's the whole book. But we're going to be doing.
But still, man. I mean, you're looking at a big increase in sales from from book 1 to book 2.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a new confidence level in Captain Love. I don't know why the people aren't going back and getting the first book more, but
Because it's the starting point. People will want it. Yeah.
Yeah, those sales happen. I just want to make sure everybody who's listening, who's paying attention, who watches this later, the first book is still in the first printing run. I have copies available right now, right here. You order the book, it'll ship on Monday. I'm not shipping on Saturdays because of the coronavirus, and there's less post offices open here on Saturday, and so they're acting real crazy at the post office. You know what I mean? Because you gotta with these, I gotta physically bring a stack of packages in and set them down, and they scan them in. It's not like I just have a drop box; I could just drop them in. You know what I mean? And yeah. So, and then I've talked to them about scheduling a delivery pickup, that kind of stuff. But my it would be mean because my postman wears a bag, so he'd have to come back with his car, make a special trip just to pick up the packages, and it gives me an excuse to get the fuck out of my house because I work from home anyway. To just go and drop off the packages, hit the Starbucks drive-through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So but the first book ships right away. That was my point.
Yeah, that's a big I think that's a big deal in Comicsgate right now, and indie comics in general. The fact that you can back a book and get it within a week. That's really really good.
Technically, 2 to 9 days. I go with the.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it can happen if you're international that it takes 2 weeks. Like
all right, I'm not guaranteeing a fucking week. I'm just saying that he's gonna ship it out. God damn you guys, fuck you.
Dude, when you're on our side, you have to be careful. You'll get into a week. Well, it was late.
All right, fine. You get.
Yeah. So
seriously, fuck you guys.
So,
I hate
so the
you.
first campaign. The
You
first
love us.
campaign
You
is
know it.
$85 away from being $8,000. So that's and it's still in demand. So but $85 away. So it's going to get there. It's going to get to $8,000.
Hey
And
there.
What's
it
up,
may
Tug?
eventually it may actually get up to $10,000 with if coronavirus keeps going, because I'll have the ability of a captive audience. People are going to get really bored really fast.
Well, and you got to think too. If people want new comic books, there's nowhere else to really go right now.
Really, and the fact that mine delivers right away, and Amazon is not shipping stuff like this because it's not considered essential.
Exactly.
And they also have their warehouses have corona issues. So who wants to fucking buy anything from Amazon if it's going to have virus associated to it?
Drew, did you consider maybe closing the campaign for the first book and adding it as an add-on?
No,
to
I'm
that
not going to do that.
campaign?
Nope. I'm not going to do that because this campaign is the only way to get the variant cover that goes with this campaign. So until those variant covers are gone, I'm not going to close this campaign.
Oh, you can still have number one with a variant on. It's true.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking of directing all your sales to that same campaign to get,
No. I don't want to do that because these are shipped right now. The other ones, it's if you want the first book in the new campaign, you order the volume 1 variant cover with the Vinny Tartamella art,
Which I want.
which is beautiful.
Bad. Dude, okay.
I have not seen the final work yet. He's not done. I'm like, just come on, Vinny, I want to see it. I was hassling on him in his chat the other day. I'm like, can I see it?
So we got Ink Spots, Hail Brother. He says, "What's up, my brother? Don't know how the hell you got up so early." Yeah, it's a goddamn miracle.
you didn't go to sleep.
I slept. We were only 40 minutes late, so that's good.
Oh, so you were late too, and you tried to put it all on me. Got it.
So, Adam, since you have this up in front of me and you're teasing me, I gotta know if you're gonna play the video with sound for me.
I think I clicked the sound, but before we get into that, I've been wanting to bring this up to you here.
Mm-hmm.
This right here, you sold Vinny's original cover art for $550.
Yep.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
You think that wasn't enough?
No, that wasn't enough. Are you kidding me, dude? You could have sold that thing for $3,000. You gave that. Okay, I know you said before you launched the campaign, we talked about this. You're like, oh, I'm practically giving the cover away. I didn't realize that you were actually just giving the cover away.
Well, I didn't. If I had known that I could have got more, I probably would have gone after it.
See, I'm not saying nothing.
I know. I heard you choke. I heard you choke back your comment there, Sim.
Well, it was the first thing gone. It was the first backer was the one.
Well,
that that, so.
Duh, dude. Some random Yahoo stumbled across. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'm first." You're like, they seen that cover for $550. They were like, "Oh my god, I have to buy that."
Yeah, well, it would have been horrible if I marked it for $2,500 and nobody took it. You know what I mean?
I think you still could have sold some original, because Vinny's like Sim. Like, there's not a whole lot of original artwork out there.
Well, how about we find another artist and we get them to do some more original art, and I post that stuff up, and I also give it as a good price, because I don't want to rip people off. I want them to have the original art. And I only need what I can give. I'm not trying to gouge people on original art, but there's going to be more artwork with this on stretch goals. So anything that requires original art, I can put the original art up when it's completed. So
okay, well, nice, that's sweet.
I don't think Vinny won't be doing any more original art because he's way too backed up. But you know what I mean. But I might be able to get another artist to do some more original art, depending on.
Elasman says $550 pays Section 8 rent. Drew is a hero. Honestly, $550 is less than what I pay in rent. So yeah, that's actually pretty incredible. He does have a good question here. Also, how many chapters will this be, and should I wait till it's graphic novelized?
All right, so I'll just tell everybody straight. I'm not trying to shill or grift or anything like that on anybody. Here's how it works. All right, if you back it now, you're going to get 7 deliveries, right? So when chapter 1 campaign is complete and that ships, you're going to get chapter 1. And the same thing with chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the final chapter, the final campaign will be for the completed graphic novel and that would be the 7th campaign. Now, if you want to wait until the graphic novel is complete, you can wait the entire time and then get the final graphic novel, and then you can read the whole story then. But if you need your love right away and you don't want to wait for the time it takes to create an entire graphic novel, then that's why I'm releasing this in chapters. Plus, it's easier for me financially to take this in chapter-sized bites because it's expensive to produce a book before you put it up for campaign. You know what I mean? Yeah, the chapter 1 is finished. You know what I mean? The illustrator is up to page 12 right now in chapter 2. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
So chapter, and so that's why these drawn in tiers are for chapter 3, 4, and 5, 6. You know what I mean? They're for future issues. Actually, I'm actually going to put I'm going to put somebody from the drawn in tier who's already backed. If we can, I can't put anybody in the book until the campaign closes, and then I can lock the tiers. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a timing thing. As soon as I can lock the tier of the drawn in people, then I can put them in the book. You know what I mean? So I can talk to them about it and coordinate it, but until the campaign ends, I really can't like commit to putting them on in the book yet.
Right.
Because if they refund after that, if they're in the book and then they refund, I'm screwed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Because Drew, said that I didn't back him, and I went to confirm him. I'm joking.
No,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I was checking into the campaigns I funded, and I just realized I saw it yesterday, but Sunsworn got fully funded. He passed the 3,500. He's
It did.
104. Yeah. I missed the show last night because I had a meeting. But yeah, he's at 3,651. So he's fully funded.
You're the third contributor. You're the third contributor, Sam. What's funny is the guy that bought the Vinny art, right? So I have to look to see if he bought anything else. So like after he bought the Vinny art, he also bought one of the tiers, but then that tier is refunded and canceled. So
yeah, maybe when you saw 550, that's probably just the art. I'm not getting the book. And you notice, I'm getting the book. So and the second segue is the Grim Reaper 2. They passed the 3,500 as well.
No, he refunded so he can get a bigger package. So yeah.
We all want a bigger package.
Sister Carla passed the 3,500 too. So congrats, everybody.
Yeah.
Man, Comicsgate is killing it right now.
Well, see, here's something about Comicsgate. Here's something about Comicsgate a lot of people don't pay attention to, right? Like people, we're starting to learn that without fame, without a big audience, we can't demand a lot of revenue on our campaigns. But if we're smart, we can work the campaign into a business model to where it extends and grows and eventually becomes a profitable resource. And so, that it took it didn't take very long for people to catch on to that. And there's
and that's the mindset you have to have. You have to have that mindset. Somebody the other day, I'm not going to say who, said some bullshit fucking comment about campaigns that don't make 10 grand. And I had to bite my fucking tongue about it because they basically said that campaigns that don't make 10 grand are basically they're working for free. And they're giving books away. They're not making any money. They're essentially spending money out of their pocket to get these books done.
Well, that's not necessarily true because let's say if the campaign is for a 24-page book, like say Rocket Gal, for instance, right? That wins up a 24-page book. I think maybe they added some more pages, so like maybe it's up to 32 or something like that. But it's a floppy, length book, comic book length. And that one, so if you were like talking market price for what it would cost to pay an illustrator or a colorist to produce that book, it'd be somewhere in between $3,000 and $4,000 at market rates, right? So So if you're thinking that it costs just $4,000 to like for just the creation factor, if they raise $6,000, that's going to cover probably the printing of that to whatever degree they need, and then another $1,000 will probably cover the shipping. So if they get to $7,000, that book is paid for itself, right? For the floppy format, right?
Yeah.
and then so if they anything above that becomes profit factor. So at the 10,000, yeah, they're not working for free anymore. But technically, at 8,000, at 7,500, they're not working for free anymore. So it's depending on the what they pay themselves and what. But if you do the own work, then you're getting whatever on that because you're actually getting paid to do it as an illustrator if you're doing your own illustration.
But
So
you just calculate quickly. 5K divided by 32 page makes 158, and that's per page, and that's technically the artist, the letterer, and the colors. So depending on how you break it down, 5K pays your 32 page book, not that much.
No.
So it is true in a way, but
that's
dude,
market rate right now.
it's
by
still
the
a
way.
fucking success
Yeah.
that you can fund and publish your goddamn book and distribute it.
Yeah.
That's
But
the
I mean-
thing.
Well, and that's okay. A lot of these guys, a lot of people, Drew included, are unknowns. People don't know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? So the fact that if you make $1 on your first campaign, then you've made a success. That's a success right there. The fact is, like I brought up earlier, you are building your audience as you put books out. You're already you're on the cusp of surpassing your first Captain Love campaign with your second book already.
Yeah, in the first week.
In the first
it's like-
week. That's the thing. Like
It's like, look at Vinny. That's how he built it. Like the first campaign was
exactly.
Not a hit.
And Vinny, he's relatively he's an unknown. He is a comic book professional. He's been in the industry. When he came into Comicsgate, nobody really knew who he was. Red Gaze dropped the first Through the Woods campaign on me when it had like a week or two left in the campaign, and it was drastically underfunded. I had no idea who Vinny Tartamella was. The campaign failed. He picked himself back up. He went after it again and again and again. And look at now. He re-released Through the Woods as a collected edition, hardcover, because he hit the stretch goal. He's making fucking money.
Yeah.
And that's what people have to realize.
He's getting
come into shit
he's getting paid for the work because he doesn't have to hire anybody to do it. So it's what I mean. So the return is better for people who are able to produce their own books like Vinny. You know what I mean? So so Vinny's got a model that's working for him. I mean,
not really. Because
eventually.
even if I'm the creator of the book, right? I'm the artist and creator of the book. It's still the same thing as you. I need to get paid because I'm working the same hours that artist you're paying. So I need to consider myself getting paid.
Well, yeah,
And
but
that's the thing that a lot of people hold on. There's a lot of people that people are misunderstanding because I hear a lot of people saying it's easier for you guys. Okay, not really, because we have to do both jobs. I have to keep in mind that I'm wearing two hats, right?
Yeah, Sim. So my point is like, for instance, if I was the illustrator, right, then instead of paying an illustrator, I could pay myself, and you know what I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
So that money actually does go to me at that point as an income source while I'm working on something that I love, versus me having to pay an illustrator and make money to support myself on another resource.
That's what I wanted to put the emphasis on. A lot of people right now.
It's double the load for somebody who isn't doing the own, because I gotta make sure my illustrator is paid ahead of time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's actually more difficult that way, versus being able. That's the only point. Is,
Yeah.
If I could draw, I'd be like, cage match. Let's go, Sim. Come on, man.
It never got to anything. They're just getting raised voice, and then everything gets toned down. We've always discussed everything, even if we don't see. Yeah.
Sim and I are bros.
I love it. I just like, as soon as you started going, I would just like kick back in my seat here, just like, that's what I want this morning.
Yeah, but I think it's an old concept that a lot of backers and people from the outside are not, that are telling, it's easier because they don't have to spend money. I'm like, we have to make that money. It's like, consider it as if even if I'm alone, Vinny's alone in this thing. We're the writer, and it's like we're still the team. We still have the same.
He's got Frankie.
There's still a substantial investment of time up front, which means that you have to invest that. You have to you have to feed your kids and stuff like that. So you also have to work extra hard to do all of that.
It's like the money that you writers invest into, like, somebody, I have to make sure that I have that for me as well.
Right, but you
Yeah.
get the return on that, whereas I
More,
don't.
yeah.
That money goes to my illustrator. You know what I mean? So it's
Uh-huh.
yeah. So I don't see it on the return. So
You guys crack me up. Hail to Johnny Boy. We got Stupendous in the chat as well. And Shane Mess is here. Hail, brothers. Thank you guys for joining us
Hail.
on this very
Hail,
early
brothers.
Saturday morning. And Ryan Miller Art. Hail, bro. Let's see. There was something else. There was a chat here. Where did it go? It
We should
disappeared.
probably
Here we go.
also tell people that Doodle and Chill is going to be back next week.
Yeah, coming back full swing too. You
Yeah,
guys
we're
should
going to
be
tell you
real excited.
the new time slot and everything. We're just trying to make sure that everybody can just, it's a time that can fit in everybody's schedule right now. And
Yeah, we're trying to accommodate essentially everybody.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It's very difficult. But we're going to do our best. Basically, to try to make the show the best we can.
Yeah, we have to manage like my time, Canales time, Joel time.
Yeah, so there's a lot of moving parts to that show for sure.
I'll come on and draw stick figures.
Do it.
You're
That's
always
fine.
welcome to drop by.
I told Shay she could come on and draw her fucking hand turkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Splendopia says, without the 7,500 I raised, I would just have some digital files. Now I have a first run of my first comic book series, and that's what it's about, man. That's that's the dream.
Yeah,
I love it. And Captain USA was Jesus. Let me try this again. Cyborg USA was great. I really, really enjoyed it. I can't wait to get more of that in my hands. Oh shit! How much more can I fuck up today?
Yeah. By the way, I still blame Sim for making me tear the damn sticker.
Dude, I pulled both of my stickers off with no problem.
Really?
No problem whatsoever.
Yeah,
Twice.
everybody's telling me the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
Keep blaming me, bro.
I'm gonna blame you. I'm gonna blame you.
Oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
Dude, I was so trying to like be gentle with it, and it tore.
Well, you obviously don't have that right touch, man. Because I had no issue with it, and like I said, I pulled it off a couple times. I got a really funny video here that I found that I think will make everybody laugh.
Is that PewDiePie?
It is not PewDiePie. This is some like Irish bloke here.
Okay.
Fuck you, Carol Baskin, you
What are
fucking
you
bitch.
doing?
You fat ass cunt, I'm gonna kill you.
Have you been
Carol
watching
Baskin.
that weird
I ain't
Netflix show?
I'm gay. I'm here to stay, and I'm broke as shit.
What are you doing?
It's exotic Joe, Kathleen. Have you not watched this?
No, I
The
don't get
Tiger
the
Line
big
thing.
deal.
Or it's about this fella, exotic Joe, Kathleen. He's a load of cats in a farm,
Like
Kathleen.
domestic?
No, big lions and tigers, Kathleen.
Oh.
And he's fair, Kathleen. But half of them aren't gay, Kathleen. But they're no teeth, Kathleen. And he can't wear clothes because of a skin condition. And then there's this woman man, Kathleen. That's a girl boy fiend man, Kathleen. But he got his she hand ripped off by a tiger, Kathleen, one of the days. And then there's a fella with no legs, Kathleen. But his legs were gone in an accident. It was not got to do with tigers eating people. And Exotic Joy is country songs, Kathleen, about making love to cats.
What?
I wanna have sex with my cats on the Florida. And then there's one of the husbands shot himself, Kathleen.
Oh my God.
But there was a beautiful eulogy with Exotic Joe talking about how beautiful his balls were, Kathleen.
What?
It was so touching. And then there's Carol Baskin, Kathleen, motherfucker Carol Baskin. And she lives over the other side, Kathleen. And she is a cat sanctuary too, Kathleen.
Okay.
But she is evil, Kathleen. She killed her husband, John. And he was a lovely man, Kathleen. And she done feed him through the meat grinder, Kathleen. And then there's this cunt who's a drug dealer, Kathleen. And he used to sew cocaine into snakes, Kathleen,
Oh,
to smuggle them.
awful.
But he's not the worst in the fucking thing, Kathleen. Let me tell you.
Really?
And then there's this fella, Kathleen, who's Doc Antle. And he is a weird cat sex cult sanctuary, Kathleen. And then there's Jeff Lowe, Kathleen, who's a sexist cunt, Kathleen, but not quite as sexist as me. And then she has her YouTube, Kathleen. Oh, you're all cats and kittens. Fucking Carol Baskin.
My head hurts, Michael.
Fuck you, Kathleen Baskin, fat bitch.
Oh my god, I found that I had fucking tears in my eyes.
Send me the goddamn link. I want to watch that. Oh, dude.
He ends up
Hell.
calling his wife. He's like, "Fuck you, Kathy Baskin."
Hell, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
Stu says, waiting for him to say "beat for pa."
Exactly, dude. That's what I was telling myself.
Turned into Johnny Boy's nightmares. Oh, it seems like it.
That was hilarious.
Thinks this dude is me. Oh my god. Oh shit.
That guy should be a fucking actor, and you know.
I think I sold another book.
Oh sweet. Are you up to 91?
No, on the 7120 on the Rise of the Pirate King. So.
Oh yeah, that was the last time I refreshed. It was you're at 90 backers. So yeah, we got you one. Yeah.
90
Fuck
backers.
yeah. Speaking of campaigns, make sure you don't miss out on fucking Blood Hunt, guys.
Oh, dude, did you see yesterday that we passed the 8,000? Dude, we're at 8,950 now with 151 backer.
I know, man. Dude, we're one featured tier away from cracking that $9,000 mark.
Yeah.
And dude, I said, how many times have I said I want to see this crack 10K before you end up closing it?
Yeah, and dude, I'm happy I fucking listened to the supporters of when I went on Rage Golden Eagle. They're like, I got five messages instantly, right? 3 of them was like, can you wait till Thursday to Friday or something? I need to wait till payday. Then the 2 other ones were.
Well, here's the thing.
Could you wait till we get our big check in like 2 weeks? Like maybe wait till you're ready to print.
You're $1,050 away from the 10K mark.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so what you should do is just make a big tweet and tell everybody, look, you want me to close this damn campaign? Get me to 10K. I'm going to keep this campaign open until I get to 10K. When I get to 10K, I'll close it. You know what I mean? And then that way everybody will like buy a tier just to like get their damn book.
The only thing I'm concerned of is by pushing it off is I don't want people to think that like Sim's running a grift. There's like, stalling in a sense.
That was why I wanted to close it on the 31st. We've discussed this, but dude, they told me to wait 3 days, and I'm like, you know what? I'll wait 3 days minimum and see how that goes. And we're already up 13 backers. I'm like,
you can start fulfillment. You can just get a couple of over. You know what I mean? You can just like overrun slightly when you get your next draw. Just do an overrun slightly. You know what I mean? And then when it gets to 10K, you can close it. You know what I mean? And just continue to sell. Because when people start seeing the books come out, that's when people want to buy it. I mean, just tell you, that's when almost all Captain Love, the first book sales. I mean, more than half of my sales came from after the books were delivered.
Yeah, but that will be for the final edition, black and red. I don't know. I'll bring it back with another cover, because the entire point of this campaign was to offer an exclusive edition. Like both covers are there only for you guys.
Whatever. I was just trying to get to 10K, you whiny little girl.
Jesus.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, if we get to 10K, every physical book backer get a freaking sketch card. And I think that's quite enough for people to want that 10K.
That'll kill you, dude. How are you gonna do? You're gonna do freaking 100 and like what? That'd be like 160 sketch cards.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's force them to do that. Everybody get 10K so that we can make Sim slave for the next 3 weeks on sketch cards.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I was gonna say, don't put it past him by any means. He will fucking do it.
Dude, I only have 1 page left to do for Blood Hunt, and I'm done. After that, it's just like the variant cover and a few little. I think I still have 2 people to add, right?
Yeah.
2 people to add to some pages there, and I'm done. It's in the lettering process, and I was gonna show you a sample because he sent me a sample of the first page letter, but you know what's on the first page, right, Adam? So
I do.
we're not gonna show it.
Yeah. Spoilers, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Rob brings up a great point. Actually, Narwhal's Earthbound sold out after reviews dropped. Some of that had to do with your boy Zach. You know, he gave that book a rave review
Right.
on his YouTube channel, and I guarantee that's where a lot of those sales came from.
But, you know, like we've discussed before on one of the streams, this is like the exclusive version. I did have a plan that if people are asking for it, there's the final version, like, you know, like the final cover, like that I will overprint. Like that one's collectors, and the other one is the one that I'm gonna do for overprinting, and it's gonna be black and red.
Yeah,
See, I'm not
I'm
saying
excited
do it.
about that too.
I wasn't
If
saying doing
this
a larger
campaign
one.
gets to 15K,
Yeah.
we're going black and red.
Damn right. That's
So
where
if we're not
that's
making
where I
it-
really want to get.
Yeah.
I want to see it hit that 5-figure mark, but I would love for it to hit 15 so we get a black and red version.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get get Sim to keep it open till 10K. I mean, there's no way he's going to keep it open to 15.
Hey, they convinced me to keep it open for an extra 2 to 3 weeks, so let's make it happen.
Yeah, people in the chat are saying, keep it open as long as possible because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, that's what I keep getting, dude. Messages and messages,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go all the way till.
You know what though? Shame on you. Shame on you people out there for not fucking backing this before now.
Yeah, I backed it.
Shame.
I backed it forever ago.
Shame on you all.
And did you notice that? Remember that I for a while after what's been smoking? Hold on.
The good
hold on,
shit.
Hold on.
Thanks for reminding
He
me.
he hasn't smoked enough, yeah.
There you go. It's time to go full wizard on this ass. Hell, Johnny boy, brother.
Hail, Johnny boy.
Yeah. But yeah, remember when we went into In Demand, I took out the digital, and people were like, "Why'd you do that?" I'm like, "Because it's kind of like early tier. You want the digital? It comes with the book now."
Yeah.
Same thing
exactly.
with the variant cover. And people were like, can you? It's the shipping, and I put it back for like $20 because it's like you come in earlier, you would get the digital at 15, but after that, I'm like $20. You know, it's like we're doing. It's like you come in early, you get a little incentive. Like everybody that backed. Remember, I said the first 2 weeks people would get a bookmark.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody that backed before we went in demand is getting that bookmark now because I'm just going to overprint them and just give it to everybody.
Nice.
Make sure that all the people that backed it before the in demand thing will get it. And then I decided, you know what? Fuck this shit. Everybody's getting it.
That's awesome. I love bookmarks, and oddly enough, I'm missing a Sim bookmark from my collection that I was promised from somebody else.
Ooh.
And if that's not remedied, I will remedy to it.
That's good to hear.
I will. I will get it done and send it to you, my backers, as you know.
Yeah, look, that's even more incentive. You want more Sim bookmarks? Just back the fucking book.
Yeah. We won't say won't say it, but yeah, might get an extra bookmark because that's how I am, man of my word.
You're the best, Sim. You're the best too, Drew. I love you guys. We're gonna wrap it up. So everybody in the chat, make sure
before you wrap it up, you got to find my
What?
video.
Oh my fuck! All right.
Find my video.
Captain Love.
You turn the sound on too.
Okay. I made sure I turned the sound on. Sound is on. The featured video.
Yes. Hi, my name is Drew Ish, and I'm the author of the Captain Love series. Well,
Oh
tell
my
you
God.
all about the second book, Rise of the Pirate King. Yeah, that's the thing. And in this book, you're gonna get everything that
come
you would
on.
expect from Captain Love. Yeah, you bet. And I'm blessed enough to be able to use the same creative team. You know what I mean? If you feel like the universe is caving in, you need love to the rescue. And it seems like nothing will be right again. You need love to the rescue. Captain Love to the rescue. All right now. Captain Love is a space trucker and a former war hero. There is even a legend that he may be immortal. He is accompanied by Spade, who's a living AI. Guess I said immortal. As in he cannot die, and if it feels like the universe is caving in, you need love to the rescue.
Love to the rescue.
Seems like nothing will be right again. You need love to the rescue.
Love to the rescue.
To the rescue.
Rescue.
Love to the rescue.
Yeah.
All right now.
So you're not alone, bro.
In this book, you'll get space pirates, sexy girls, and science monks. There'll be bar fights, space battles, and a lot of awesome junk. There's nudity and violence and swearing within, so this book is mature. That means it's not made for children. And it feels like the universe is caving in. There'll be love to the rescue.
Love to the
And it seems like nothing will be right again. You need love to the rescue. Captain Love to the rescue. Captain Love to the rescue. Captain Love to the rescue. Thank you so much for your time. Please back Captain Love. The book is going to be awesome. Rise of the Pirate King is just the second in an adventure heading forward for many books. Thank you for your time.
I have no words. I have no words.
Did you hear the classy background voice singer with him? It was awesome, right?
The French Canadian background singer.
Yeah.
I had to do
Jesus.
something a little different, a little catchy. Actually, Brian Krischkow talked me into doing a theme song for Captain Love, and it turned into like just a pitch because I didn't want to write a whole like actual song. I just figured I'd just do a song for the book. Just, get that whole like little catchphrase in there.
Very soon, brother. Once
I
the
don't
CG
know.
album drops.
The CG
I don't know
album,
if that's gonna sell well.
the CG album.
Yeah.
You sure?
Well, we already got a bunch of CG theme songs. There's like 3. Cyborg USA has one. Magic Cop has one, and Captain Love has one.
Yeah.
You guys.
I'm working on getting one for Nat too. So
As
And
I'll
you-
stop.
No, yeah, but
I just can't with you two anymore.
what I'm
I just
trying
can't. God
Yeah,
damn.
you know that theme song's gonna get stuck in your head, Adam. You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what Shane just said.
To the rescue.
He just
What?
had to put the song back in my head. Why did I wake up early for this? For this. Oh, apparently Seven Legions has a theme song as well.
Yeah, it's true.
There
Yeah, he
you go.
does. Yep, I forgot about it.
All right. Well, now,
Well,
yeah.
if I get
I'm,
my way,
I'm done. I'm done
if I-
with this.
If I get my way, then that one might be by somebody famous.
Oh, I do
if I get-
remember you telling me that.
Uh-huh. If I get my way, I'm not saying it until I get my way.
I'm so over this stream already. Nick, go back, Blood Hunt, back Captain Love.
Captain Love to the
Back the second book,
rescue.
back the first book if you haven't got it, because it will ship within 2 weeks. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say within 2 weeks?
Yeah. Blood Hunt's closing within 2 to 3 weeks. Yep.
No,
Oh,
God, you
sorry.
guys.
I was still with the song in my head.
first book.
Uh,
Yeah, Captain Love, the first volume of Captain Love, the Hero of the Cleansing, will ship immediately. Leave on Monday. So like Monday is the next post office day. If you back it, it'll go out on Monday, and then it's basically if you're out of the country, you'll get it within the next 2 weeks. If you're in the country, you'll get it within 9 days or less. So
Yep. And you want that variant cover on the second campaign too. So
yeah, that Vinny Tartamella cover, yeah, on the
Yeah, so back it often.
back it hard, back it
it
hard.
Back it hard. Hail to Chad. Thank you guys for waking up with us this morning and sticking with us through YouTube violations, false flagging, all that fun stuff. It's
Yeah,
kind of
and-
becoming a running theme through Comicsgate, I feel like.
And back all those books. Back them once. Back them twice. Back them often.
That's right. Use that government check that you're getting and back some great CG books because you can't buy comic books anymore. So you might as well back some CG books because you'll actually get them.
Yep.
You will. All right, guys. I'm hitting the end button. I'm done with this. I'm over it. Hail.
And we're out.